Lex Reads. So in today's video, I wanted to talk about and highlight Black female friendship themes in books. This is one of my favorite themes in books because I do like to see, like that camaraderie. Overall, they're my favorites. So I just want to share a couple with you. First of all, with Black friendship, you have to mention this book. It's like inevitable. It's Winning to Excel. I have read this twice. I have read this audio and physical. I would say I like them both, but I noticed that the audio version, they cut out parts of the book, and I don't understand that. And it's only one audio version of it, which is Terry McMillan reading it. Because when I read it for the second time, I wanted to read it in like my 30s. They didn't explore a lot of things that was in the audio, and I'm like, wait, I don't remember that. And yeah, so just be mindful of that if you want to read Waiting to Excel or want to read it again. If you do listen to an audio, they're going to cut bits and pieces out. I don't know why, because why would you cut anything out of this book? It's so good. My favorite is Savannah. Of course, I like her in the movie because that's Whitney Houston playing her, but she's my favorite. But I realize my second favorite is Robin, and because usually I always like the little ones that are kind of fast, and also I think not only that, she just does like just stupid stuff, and she's so gullible but like charismatic and accepting of people, where it's like you just have to love her, but some stuff she does it's just so stupid. I like girl, but yeah, I would say those are two of my favorite. Next is one of my favorite authors. I talk about her all the time. I mean, if you guys haven't read her, please read her. It is Diane McKinney Westone, Leaving Cecil Street. This is about two young girls that they have been friends, since they were kids, and they're about 15. Yeah, I think about 14, 15, and one of them gets in trouble. Yeah, she get caught up. Does it say? So it's not a spoiler, but one of the girls gets pregnant and she's a teenager. And then the other friend's like, okay, well, maybe we can do something about it, okay? And yeah, her writing is incredible. She does not get the praise and recognition as she should. She's hands down, she is one of my favorites. Next, this author, I don't even, let me just show you the book. Sugar by Bernice M. McFadden. This friendship is opposites attract. One is ostracized, one is, praised all the time. And Sugar, you are not going to forget Sugar Lacey. Sugar Lacey is she's a prostitute. Yeah. She's a prostitute. In comes Pearl. It's her neighbor. And Pearl is a church-going woman. She's married with 3 children. And she's just real, she's a wife, a mother, goes to church, cooks, real just, typical housewife or whatever. Straight lace. While she, becomes friends with Sugar, Sugar just gets her out of herself, and oh, it's so good. I love this book so much. I did a reading vlog on this book because I wanted to read it again. This one I think I want to revisit every couple years. That's how good it is. There is a sequel to this book called This Bitter Earth. I did like it. As anything Bernice writes is just amazing, but I would say I like Sugar better. You did get a lot of answers of Sugar's background, her childhood. Love it. Next, this book I have not read actually is our Unsung Black Book Club for the month of August this month. And it is The Supremes at All You Can Eat by Edward Kelsey Moore. And I know this is about 3 young girls. It's set in Indiana. It says Dub the Supremes by high school pals in the traumatic 1960s. That's all I know about it. I'm so excited to read this. I just got this copy. This is, I believe, the new edition because it has that little sticker thing of a Hulu original movie. It's coming on Hulu this month, I believe the 22nd or something. I think so. Clearly I'm gonna read it, and I have to read it because it's our book club for this month, and then I'm gonna watch the series. Next is The Women of Brus's Place by Gloria Naylor. The reason why I would coin this a friendship book, well, first of all, you get multiple characters. I believe there's is it 7 characters? So these feel like short stories. because you learn about everyone that lives in, you know, the Brewster projects. But I would say my favorite friendship is Seal and Maddie Michael. Maddie Michael has known Seal ever since she was a little girl, because Maddie Michael was friends and roommates with her grandmother. Her grandmother took her in when she, you know, when she was a young mother and all that. And Seal, you know, actually, and it's because of Seal that Maddie moved to the Brewster Projects. Another friendship would be Kaswana and, oh, I forgot what's the lady with all the kids? Coralie. They have a little friendship. Yeah, because Coralie got, oh Lord, how many babies by how many men? But her thing is she likes babies, and once they turn into, you know, toddlers and teenagers, she hate them. And then Kaswana's like real pro-black, and you don't want to be down with the people and all of that, but she grew up privileged, you know, grew up with wealth. So yeah, but this is great. This is fantastic. Like I said, it's like 7 or 8 characters. You get everyone's perspective. It's like short stories, and you see, you know, how you see everything that goes on the Brewster projects. Also, I love the miniseries that came out in the 80s. It's amazing. Next is Slick by Brenda Hampton. I need to get some more Brenda Hampton books, because this was so good, y'all. This is about 2 women. Oh Lord. Okay, so Sylvia and Dana. Okay, I believe Dana is married, but Dana is having an affair, and her husband's a really good man. He's an attorney, you know, treats her right, don't even cheat on, you know, does everything you're supposed to do, right? And then in comes Sylvia. Sylvia knows about you know, her infidelity, but she like, look, I ain't saying nothing. That's between you and the people that you're dealing with. But Sylvia also is the assistant to her husband, and Dana's husband is, you know, always asking, do you think that, you know, Dana's cheating on me? And, you know, she like, no, you know, she's like stuck in the middle. But because, you know, he starts really confiding in her and things like that, stuff happen. Yeah. Hence the word slick. This was so good, you guys. I got this from a library sale. She's a really good writer. I did like this. I did like their friendship, but you see some betrayal, and oh, it was so good, you guys. Again, Slick by Brenda Hampton. This is good. Next is Another Brooklyn by Jacqueline Woodson. This is another author where I need to get more of her books and read more of her books, because she is a triple threat. She writes children's books, middle grade, adult, picture books, everything, okay? And this is 4 young girls in the 1970s in New York, and it was so good. With her books, she writes little pages. This book is only like 160 something pages. You can see it's small, but it packs a punch. A lot of her stories are like that, I've noticed. Whether it is her, you know, YA or adult fiction. She writes little pages, but so well crafted that you get everything that you need and more. And you got that. I like the fact that this was set in the 1970s, and you were like really in the mindset of, you know, young girls, you know, living their lives during that time. Next is a recent author. They're 2 authors, but they write, you know, together, that I read this year for the first time. Loved them. And they are Virginia D. Berry and Donna Grant. I did a read a book in one day on this book, Better Than I Know Myself. I got into these authors because of my sister. My sister likes to listen to books, and she was listening to, which was it, Trying to Sleep in the Bed You Made? One of these. And in the video, you'll see I text her and ask her which one should I start first, and she said this one, Friendship to Its Core. Okay, these are 3 friends, and then these are 2 friends. Again, secrets, lies, deception, love, all of it. They can write. And you know what the sad thing about these authors are? New York Times bestsellers, have what, 5 or 6 books. They cannot get a book deal now. And again, New York Times bestsellers, they said that they would get like quotas from publications. Oh, we have enough, black stories. We have enough black friendship stories. And trying to sleep in the bed you made, this was optioned as a film, right? And they were talking about casting. And they said that who they had in mind, again, these are two black girls. And when you read the book, you know they're black women. The two people that they wanted to pick, and at the time, it was like during the 90s, early 2000s, Winona Ryder and Gwyneth Paltrow. Two black girls, them two white women. So they were like, you know what? We don't even want you to even do our movie. That's how serious and passionate about their books they are and their writings. They were like, no, because these are about two black women. Why you go cast two, white women? It was like, why can't you cast two black women? I know that Donna is in a process of writing a book, but she's like, I still need to get picked up by a publisher. So it's just so sad. But the good thing is, it's like bittersweet. We have their past books, and it's another book, I think, Far from the Tree or something like that. I do want to get by them. So yeah. And then lastly, author I'm focusing on her whole fictional catalog is Jaycee Cooper. This author, she's known for short stories, but she does write fiction, but she does write novels. But I would say her stories, obviously, they're the center of black women. You get mother and daughter, you get, friendship from childhood all the way up. You get, found friendship in your adulthood. I would say my favorite is this. I love this short story collection. Is my favorite. This one, a piece of mine. I think I did do a read a book in one day of these short stories, but I would say this is the first one I read of hers, and I did not know for the longest time BET used to always come up with that movie My Funny Valentine with Alfre Witter and Loretta Devine. And Joyce May and Deary B, they've known each other. I mean, they're cousins, and things happen, growing up in their lives. The TV movie, you see their childhood sprinkle in with their adulthood because Joyce May comes back to the South because she's just having little problems with her husband, and she's an adult. She has two girls, and it is so good. And with that character, also in the short story, Deary B has a mind of a child, but she's so sweet. She makes like fermented fruit in jars. So talented. Can bake, sells her pies, cobblers, all of that. And you just see the sweetness of her. The short story collection is my favorite. That's one of my favorites. And then I think it's called Without Love. Yes, Without Love is another favorite of mine. Okay, guys, so that is it when it comes to black friendship in stories. Again, like I said, that's one of my favorite things in books. We can't get enough of black friendship stories. But yeah, guys, that's all I have for you, and I'll be back with more black books.